I just thought I would try to show you some of the really popular area here in Quartzsite. Now they have lots of RV places that have RVs for sale. Now if y'all watch Camper Van Kevin, they even have cars and trucks here. Now I see two little Suzukis parked over here. Now they're not for sale, they're just what people are driving. And y'all know that his little Suzuki, the engine went out of it. Bless his heart. Now this morning I had a little bit of a scare, and I don't usually use the sliding door on the passenger side of my van. I usually use the door right behind the driver's seat. But this morning I was putting some stuff in. My door wouldn't shut. Oh my gosh, I was freaked out, y'all. What are you gonna do? What was I gonna do if my door hadn't shut? Well, I messed around and finally got it to shut. I was so relieved and so thankful, y'all. I'm not using that door again until I get back home. No reason for me to, actually. You see over here all the RVs parked. They have RV parks all over the place. Now most of them are pretty cheap. Now if I keep going down this road, they have a landfill down here. I believe it's down this road. And they have a big landfill. It's not open every day or for long hours, but it is open. So now I'm gonna make a left-hand turn right here, and I'm hoping the gentleman behind me, he did slow down. Oh, and then he just sped up like, like he's got 5 minutes to live and he has to get to the funeral home. I mean, people just, can't anybody just relax? Okay, now here's a sign. I don't know, can y'all see that? Let me see if I can make my screen a little bigger. Elevation, 879 feet. It was founded in 1879. Well, that's a cool little bit of information. Now, this is a sign for Quartzsite, and I think it's really interesting because, can y'all see that? It says Quartzsite, and then it has some little mountains in the background and 3 camels with some cactus in front of them. Now, does this mean that Quartzsite used to be traveled on and by and through camels? I don't know. Ooh, there's a cute little travel trailer for sale right there, y'all. But I don't want to waste this person's time. Now, over on the right-hand side, which is all y'all can see, there's more RV parks. Now, if you are very, very lucky, you could find one under a tree. Y'all can see through there, there's a little bit of scrub there that at some time during the day is gonna have some shade. Now, McDonald's, okay, that sounds good for breakfast. Y'all, I always am saying, you know, I don't like the desert. The desert's not for me. And I feel that way. But y'all, there is beauty in everything. There's beauty in a fire. Is it awful and horrendous unless it's the fire on your stove or your campground? Yes, it can be. But there's also beauty in those fires. The big ones even. They're mesmerizing. I mean, here's another big RV sales thing. Now, a lot of these people come out here just during these couple of months so that they can take advantage of all the people that come out here trying to get away from the cold in the wintertime. Now, y'all, in this wintertime, Oceanside's weather runs very close to the same temperatures. So I wouldn't be any warmer if I was at home than I am right here. The only difference would be that I would be in an apartment, in a big bed, which is not a big deal to me. Now, a lot of these mobile homes, I won't say a lot of them, but some of these places along the road here, you can get really cheap water. And this is one of them coming up here. At least I think it is. You know, I have a terrible memory. Yes, this is it, RV Pit Stop. You can get water here, and you can get propane here, and they have different types of water. You could, at least last year, I'm gonna see, get regular water for a nickel. Here, if you want deep well water, I think, am I too close for y'all to see that sign? If you want deep well water, it's 25 cents for 5 gallons. Y'all, that is a very good price. Now, I don't happen to need any right now. Last year in tank is when I discovered that you really need a hose that will go all the way down in your tank, or you are gonna flood your van, which I did kind of overflow. Thank goodness my son had taken out all the nasty carpet. And, oh, it says I'm going the wrong way. I guess I better turn around. Thank goodness he had replaced that carpet with marine grade plywood and then vinyl. There's also a dump station here, y'all. And they sell bagged ice for $1.50 a bag. And let's see. Now, this is also an RV park. And a lot of people park here for a long time because the prices are so good, y'all. I mean, over where I'm from, it's $100 a night. And the best you can hope for is $900 a month. And they usually have a minimum. Now, right along in here, these are more expensive. You can tell there's big Class A's everywhere. So they have their own hookups. They've got their own dump and sewer. And these are some really nice rigs, y'all. Most of them are. I've thought about, in fact, Caravan Carolyn last year, we found a couple of little RV parks. A really nice one, as a matter of fact. It was actually a mobile home park, but there were some travel trailers in there, and it was $1,200 a year. Yeah, $1,200 a year. So we were tempted, y'all, just to stay for 6 months. You still had to pay for the year, but now I'm going to go down this street here. This is also crazy, y'all. I mean, there is so much stuff here to see, from rock stores to craft stores. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. Ding and Dent Groceries. Unbelievable prices. A dog grooming place. Oh my gosh. Truly, y'all, I mean, you can find some of everything. Oh, my blinker's still on. That's because I have old ears. And a lot of these people are only here seasonally. I've been told that in the summertime, it is like a ghost town. And in fact, a restaurant that Carolyn and I used to like to have breakfast in said they closed down in the summer. There's not enough business to keep them alive. And I totally understand that. I think I've gone far enough down in here. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all see? Can you see that gold? Looks like it used to be a regular van and somebody put a high top on it. Now, they did a good job, y'all. They actually painted the high top to match their van. I would love to see on the inside of that. That would be so awesome. But I don't have the nerve, y'all. I mean, a lot of YouTubers that have the big channels, they'll stop and talk to anybody. And I'm just not, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that, y'all, on this trip. Oh, there's a little casita over here. Let me see, am I getting it? Oh, there it is. Now, those things last for years, y'all. They have a fiberglass shell. And I'm at a dead end here. So the fiberglass shell prevents you from having the dreaded leaks, which is the number one thing that ruins any rig. And y'all remember last year when I traded tank for a Class C that was in awesome shape. It had low miles, and I was thrilled to get it. I missed tank, but I only had it for 2 nights. And the second night I had it, we had a rainstorm, y'all, and in the morning my whole ceiling was rippled and down the back of the bed. Of course, y'all know Bill, the gentleman I traded with. I called him and he said, Deb, I'm bringing your van back today. Outstanding gentleman. You don't meet that kind of people all the time. But now I'm gonna cut this off. It's getting long, y'all. And I just thought that, and I'll do a little more touring around too. Now there's an old truck camper coming up here. We've got a school bus or some kind of city bus. I can't tell. It's been painted. It still has all the seats, so maybe they transport people. Now here is a very expensive, y'all see that? That truck camper is one of the very expensive, awesome models. They are so cool. Okay, y'all, that's enough, and I will talk to y'all later. Do something fun. You can tell I'm having it.